Buddy.
You gotta wait for it to say ding.
Ding.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we've already started.
Have we?
We
No way.
have started.
My
Hello,
phone ain't went
everybody.
off and said you was live yet.
Well,
It's taking a while.
um, well, this is saying live 24 seconds. Woo,
Now it just did it.
we did it.
Finally, huh? Well,
Yeah,
tell her she's
finally.
only 4 minutes late.
Sorry. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Let me
Sorry.
wave my bat at you.
Looky there. There's Christine in the house. Just left my DNA. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
Hello,
who-
Christine.
and looky there. There's your
Hey, it's Hey, Dreeny. Hey.
hey,
Yeah,
Dreamy. Hey.
I can't do it like her, though.
Hey, Roll Tide buddy. Hey.
Hi, Paula.
Paula. Hello. Hello.
I saw caption of Sandrine.
In her wig.
Yes.
Don't even look like her now.
No, it didn't. I was shocked.
She could be a spy with that wig on.
Oh boy. Hi, Taylor.
Hello, Taylor. Good evening. Good evening. Uh,
All without the fangs.
yeah, I might wear fangs.
Ooh. How are you guys doing tonight?
Can you guys believe that Jen is wanting me to do the live on Tuesday nights? She just wants to show up on the panel
Fling my bats around a little bit. Just woohoo.
because she's a little batty.
Yeah.
A little?
Yeah. Just a little.
A whittle this much or a whittle that much?
Little this much.
Yeah, right.
This much.
All right.
Well, that's all I will claim. Anything else is free for all.
Some of us know better.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right.
Well, I
Oh,
personally know.
you do?
I think so.
That's because I let you in.
Oh, that's so special. Thank you.
Yay.
What's everybody working on?
I haven't done hardly nothing.
Me either.
Hi, Joy.
Seems like everything I start and finish just turns to
Turns to rip it out or
joy, joy down in my heart. No, it just didn't turn out. You know, when you have something in your head, you visualize it in your head, and then you
yes.
jot it down, and then you try to create it. Well, my creations ain't what I visioned in my head.
Oh, hi, Diana D. Welcome in.
Diana D, hello. Stopped in to give thumbs up. Good. She needs him. What'd she say? I'm doing better. Just have to keep pain pills on deck. Aw.
I got them. I didn't want to use them, but I'm using them.
What? Pain pills?
Yeah, but I have the ibuprofen 800s.
Oh yeah. I like them for migraines. That's about
Oh,
the that's about the only thing that I will take for migraines.
oh,
And
okay.
that 800 is a prescription.
Yes.
Working on donation of mosaic blanket. I saw that.
Taking a break from a project right now. We need our breaks. I
That's what I'm.
haven't I
Oh,
haven't touched anything since Thursday
yesterday.
night. Nope, Thursday night.
Noni May, hello.
Hi, Noni May. How you doing, sweetie?
Well, she's doing just fine, I bet you.
Whoop, good. She just had a birthday.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm not going to sing like Granny D, okay?
Why not?
I don't feel good.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It'll get better as my days come on. Fat and sassy as usual. My mama always says that. I love it. I had a tooth pulled Friday.
Oh no. Friday?
Friday.
And you're still hurting today?
Oh, yeah.
Must
Hey,
have
Suzanne.
been a back tooth.
Yep. Molar.
Huh.
She jerked my head, yanking. She goes, "You gotta hold your head still." Oh, well, quit pulling, quit yanking my head around. I mean, my neck hurts. Everything, the whole 9 yards, everything. And
That was
she's
a
like,
tough tooth.
this, and I'm like, she goes, "You have to come hold her head. She won't hold her head still."
Oh, I don't know.
Horrible.
Oh, Ivy, I will pretend you sang to me. Oh, you want me to sing to you? I can't carry a tune, but we can all do it together. I'll make Jen do it with me.
Do I have to? No, because it'll sound
Noni
really like
May, come
echoey.
on. Seriously, it's Noni May.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Noni May. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to you.
you. And many more. How
Like I
about that?
said, it would be like Granny D.
Suzanne's going to say, shut your pie hole. No, that's what Jen tells me. Shut my pie hole.
Yep.
As long as Noni May don't say it. I love the bats on Jen's head. She is a little batty.
Cute.
Okay.
I got 2 more to go after this. Whoop. Look at they're movable. I can move them.
Oh, Jen, what is on your head?
Who said that?
Suzanne.
Oh, just a little bats and some flowers.
There's sweet Tammy. Happy birthday to you.
Hi, Tammy Twyford. One of these days, I'm going to get to meet her.
Noni May, I like your singing pie holes. Oh, my. No, I failed at that too in school. No singing, no choir for me. Jen's got a better voice than I got, and I don't know why. Why did I have to do it? Seriously, Jen? Seriously.
'Cause you're sweet.
No, no.
Yes, you are.
Aw, you girls are precious. I loved it. Hey, Tammy, happy birthday. Oh, it's Tammy's birthday too?
Tammy, it's your birthday too?
Tammy. Do we have to sing it again? We will. Jen
No,
will.
she's saying happy birthday to Noni May.
Well, Noni saying that. Noni say, hey, Tammy, happy birthday, Tammy. Come on, keep up with the chat. Keep up with the chat. You're a little batty, I know. The little bats
I know, right?
swarming around your head. Ivy B was beautiful. Is it your birthday, Miss Tammy?
It is. She said yes, Jen.
Oh, I'm behind it. Yes, Jen.
Happy birthday.
Okay, Jen, let's lead it. Come on, go.
Again. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
to you. Happy birthday, dear Tammy. Happy birthday
To you.
to you.
Cha 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 cha.
We got to come up with something different than that happy birthday song.
Taylor's birthday too? No, no, no.
No, there's no more birthdays. This is saved forever.
She put the no in the stop sign. Where
No,
where is
stop.
Granny D? Somebody call Granny D up, tell her get over here so we could put her up here and she can sing happy birthday and put us to the shame.
Oh yes, she does. Yes. Granny D just has a special way about her.
LOL, we don't know whose birthday it is. You guys tricked us into singing that. I know that's what happened.
I feel it too.
Guess what? Not
Yep.
my birthday. Well, how did you enjoy that birthday song?
Yes, happy birthday, everybody. Even if it's your unbirthday. Hi, Tank.
Oh, I forgot.
Tammy, mine's in April too.
Mine's several months away.
Not too many. Yours comes before mine.
I know. We don't tell that. No, no, no. I was born in April. Tanky Poo.
And Noni Boo.
Noni Boo. I must be behind. Why? You said it, and now I am like just now seeing it. Not liking this tonight.
Well, I have to see the chat on my tablet. I can't see it on my phone. I'm on the phone.
April 30th.
Oh, mine's the 17th.
Oh, Tammy was so sweet. She said, I thought it was beautiful, the singing. You're being too nice. I'm lost in space. That's where I live. You know, when it goes, danger, Will Rogers, danger. That's me.
Right? Oh, that's so funny.
I'm the danger one. Look out. Face blue, smiling, face blue. So what you working on there, Jack?
This I'm going to show you all the further I got. Since we talked last. Here's my stitch marker. And I have to go a foot up from there. That's it. That's all the further I got done on my blanket.
Well, that's a lot.
No, it's not a lot. It don't take long to get there. But like I said, that was just Wednesday and Thursday.
Looks good.
It'll come. It'll come. I'm feeling better. But I don't want nothing to do with nothing. Don't touch it. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. I had a headache. I had my whole jaw hurt so bad. I didn't bruise though, so I was lucky there.
Look. The last time I went to the doctor, and the doctor was she was asking me questions, and before I could answer it, she's already asking another question. And finally, I just snapped on her and said, I would love to answer your questions, but give me time.
Yes.
Speak of Granny D. Hello, Granny D.
Granny D.
Got an itch there. That's what I got.
We were talking about you because you do a birthday sing-along song for everybody, and it's great.
Yeah, Noni May wants you to sing happy birthday to her.
Again. She did it on her live.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she did.
I didn't. Why didn't I watch her today? She wasn't today, was she? She's on Wednesday.
No, I don't know about today. I was wait, today is
Tuesday.
Tuesday. No, she wasn't today.
Oh, okay.
Noni's birthday was Sunday, I think. Anyways, it was then. She did it on her live then.
I miss Sundays. I went to bed early. She said it was Sunday. She sang to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry I missed your birthday.
I didn't miss it. I saw her. I sang with Granny D when Granny D did it, but I couldn't do it like Granny D does it.
Granny D so funny. Who doesn't love Granny D? I called her Pumpkin the other day and she got a giggle out of it, I think.
Aw. Yeah, we sing to everybody. There you go. It's all done. It's all good.
Don't
I'm
tell
gonna do it
anybody.
again. No. It's
Can you
horrible.
edit that out?
You know what? I think there is a way to edit your lives
I found out.
after. Oh, you
Mhm.
did? Look at you go, learning new
Yeah.
things.
I thought it was so sweet of you to call me Pumpkin. I know. I seen your little giggle face, little emoji you did.
That's great.
Well, I could call you Pumpkin Spice.
Ooh, spicy Granny D. You know, I am tired of that little heart.
Deboo. You don't like hearts.
Where I do like hearts, but I don't like it right there because it covers up the words I can't read in the chat,
Fill in the blank.
and I
It's
have to
called
wait.
fill in the blank.
Yeah, well, I can put my own things in there. Everybody loves me.
Noni May, that's not going to happen.
What'd
And
she
I
say?
call Tankster.
Can't
I
think
call
what they sing in a
Tankster
row.
too. Tankster. I
Yep.
can't hang. I need to put my leg up. Well, put your leg up and relax.
Yeah, don't hang your leg. Just put it up, girlfriend. Raise it up above your head.
I wish
Oh, it's above your heart.
I had some coffee. Get that leg up, Tankster.
You can drink my share.
I don't do coffee. Coffee
Tank is my TV.
Coffee shortens your height. That's where short people came from.
I don't drink coffee. Not short.
Well, we had to come up with a reason.
Oh, well, usually people just say that it stunts your growth.
Well, I just come out and say it. That's where short people come from. I like Granny Deboo too. Cute. Puppy dogs are cute. Kittens are cute. You're gorgeous.
Yeah. Yes.
Put your legs in the air like you just don't care.
Wave them around. You get batty.
Yeah, get batty. I'm 6 foot tall and I wish I could stunt mine.
Wow,
got-
6
I got
feet.
somebody I can look up to then.
Oh my gosh, we went to church. Not this Sunday, not this past Sunday, the Sunday before. We sat behind the tallest people in the world.
Oh wow.
So you're doing this, try to see everything. Just
I would have tapped him on the shoulder, said, "Can you stay seated? You can still see."
right. Oh my gosh.
You know, Tank, they told me when I have intestinal spasms to put a heating pad on it. And I could not wrap that around my head, a heating pad for spasms.
She says I have to wrap the heating pad on it too.
Yeah.
You don't have a long cord for your heating pad?
Good night, Taylor. Thank you for coming in. Noni, I wish I was.
Granny,
with all this.
you and me both.
Mhm.
Stretch it out like in the cartoons.
There was a Stretch character on cartoon. Who was it?
Bye, Taylor. Thanks for coming.
Stretch Armstrong? Oh no, he was a wrestler. Stretch Armstrong. No, there was a
Well, there's
stretch person. It was a green bunny, wasn't it?
oh what?
A green bunny? Gumby.
What you talking about?
Gumby.
Oh, oh, he was just claymation. I don't think he was supposed to be stretched, right?
We stretched him.
Oh, okay.
I meant out, not dumb incorrect.
I knew what you meant. Stretch you up. I
Flubber?
get it.
Was it Flubber? I don't remember Flubber. No,
Flubber's the
you sure it wasn't Gumby?
like the no. There was a doll that you could stretch his arms out and everything.
That was Stretch Armstrong. He was a wrestler.
Okay.
Gumby and
Okay.
Pokey.
You know what? I didn't watch Gumby and Pokey so much. They kind of like I don't know. I hated the claymation stuff. I didn't like it. Flubber was fun. It's just like Silly Putty.
I don't know Flubber.
Flubber was a Robin Williams movie.
I don't.
Miss him as an
I
actor.
didn't watch too much TV up until like 5 years ago. Now I binge watch everything.
Yeah. You know, I like to binge watch though, compared to waiting a week to watch an
Oh, I
episode.
know.
I would rather binge
Like
watch.
Yellowstone. I think they're coming out. Stretch Armstrong, believe it or not, that toy was a fleeting thought today. Forgot why. I got all the wrestlers. My boys was into wrestling so much that, oh my God. And all the Ninja Turtles, anything Ninja Turtles. I got in the attic up there, there's big boxes of all this stuff. It's like,
You got that stuff for yourself. You didn't get those for your
mm-mm.
boys. Come
There's
on.
my little Rita. Howdy, girlfriend.
Hi, Rita.
Jen Dirty Grandpa. You guys, she was
Okay.
not too happy with
Who
me over that one. I told too much.
who watched it? Who left the live and watched it? Come on, tell the truth.
Power Rangers, I watched them. Dirty Grandpa. You guys got to go see the Dirty Grandpa. And then think of sweet, innocent Jen, watch Dirty Grandpa. You got to go watch it. Put it on your to-do list.
Not me.
I can't believe you watched it. I just really can't.
Oh my gosh. It was so funny. You couldn't look away. you just couldn't stop.
You will laugh your butt off. I promise you. You will laugh your butt off.
Oh, you will, yes.
I
You
just
will.
want you to watch it and think of
Would
sweet, innocent Jen watching Dirty
you
Grandpa.
stop? You're making my mouth hurt. It was Greeny D. It was.
Oh my gosh.
No, Christine, it didn't fall off. It just turned this way just a little. Maybe a little back here.
When I watched it, I called her up or texted her one and said, I can't believe you watched this. No way.
Oh gosh, we
Like,
laughed
I love the
so
Power Rangers
hard.
Ninja Turtle. Your Halo.
Hey now.
Halo and Dirty Grandpa. Okay.
Hi, Red Scout.
Rita's going to check it out. Then text Jen and say, I cannot believe you watched this.
You'll send me the emoji.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I think I just oh. I know, right, Granny D? Just couldn't help ourselves.
Oh, I watched the whole thing.
I had to go to Walmart. Good old Walmart has everything you want and nothing you
Hello,
need.
Red Scout. Welcome back. I've seen you in a couple. I think I just saw bits and pieces of it. 100 messages. Woohoo! You go.
Wow. All right.
What are you doing with that yellow?
He's got this at Walmart. It's $1.79.
Woohoo! Couldn't pass that up. What is it, mainstay?
Oh. Yeah. Yellow.
They'd probably be getting rid of the, no, they've already done it, haven't they? Got rid of the summer bright colors?
I don't know. I only saw these 3 yellows. That's it.
You got all 3. You
Yep.
didn't save one for somebody else?
There was only 3.
That's what Dirty Grandpa would do.
What?
LOL. I loved how Jen just changed the subject to, I had to go to Walmart.
Amy.
Did you hear that Joanne is going bankruptcy? Are they going bankruptcy? They said it was either that or somebody buy them out. And he ain't no hippie dick.
I did hear about Joann's, but I didn't think like all of them were shutting down. I thought only some of them were shutting
The ones
down.
in New York, probably.
Oh yeah?
Probably. California.
Why you say New York?
There's a lot of trouble going on there. Well, I see.
Trouble with Joann's or what?
Any of the stores. Christine says bad, Grandpa. I only live
Hi, Candy.
4 minutes. Oh my.
In the house.
Man, if I lived that close. When I had my package store, Hobby Lobby was across the street in the parking lot. As soon as my husband came into work, I'm going to Hobby Lobby. I'll be back. Every single day.
You did not.
I was horrible at Hobby Lobby. I was going over there looking at everything on my time. It was my time.
Yes.
Hello, Candy.
Hi, Laura.
Laura's blocked me. Hello, Laura.
And there's DK Jennifer lurking and getting sleepy.
And looky there. There's Mr. Handsome.
Right there to go there. Aw, feel better, Zach. That's no way to feel.
Yeah, I'd rather have Hobby Lobby, yes.
I would too. At least once in a while you get a deal at Hobby Lobby.
Now, Joann's, at one time, they did step up their game and get some good stuff in there. But it wasn't like one week it was there and next week it was like, no more. They had a yarn and I can't remember it. It was cotton. It was a 1 weight and I just loved it. And I only got one color of it. Made something out of it. Went back to get more. It was gone. No more.
Wow. Everything yarn-wise besides Walmart is a half hour away from me.
Zach says,
well, Zach, that should make you feel a lot better.
I told him I would pinch his cheeks. Prayers that you feel better. Yes, feel better. I don't want anybody sick. Hey, Jennifer. I heard her say that. I'm sorry. I missed you.
Yeah. It's late where she's at.
Rita says, I'm back. That's an Arnold Schwarzenegger thing. I'm back. What did I miss? My son calls me. You tell him, how rude. I'm in a live with some friends. Please.
Call me later.
That was the first, I'm sure Ivy just won. Yeah. No cheap pension, please, Zach says.
Yes.
Okay, Zach.
It's for the fun, Jack.
Okay, Zach. I won't pinch your cheek. I'll pinch something else.
Oh, watch it.
And I haven't been sleeping well for the past several nights. Oh, Granny D.
Hard to adjust to a new med, especially if you don't know how you're going to react to it.
Yeah, that wacky doctor that I went to. It was supposed to be a specialist for my thyroid. Nothing about the whole appointment did I feel it was about my thyroid. So my gastro doctor calls me up and says, now, I'm not going to fulfill this prescription. You have to find a specialist. So we told her that we got one. And so we called the doctor and said, we need this prescription filled. 3 weeks later, of course, after I get on the phone, is like, I'm not nice when you pee me off. I'm not nice.
She's not nice.
Well, we eventually got the prescription after 3 weeks.
3 weeks later, come
But
on.
I had to go off on him on the phone. I mean, what's the
to get it?
Yeah, you're a specialist. I was supposed to be there for my thyroid, but yet you told me my blood work was fine, that I didn't need anything. But this doctor is saying I need it. So I don't know who to take. I don't know who.
That's crazy.
But let me stay on it until I figure out who I need, which one I need. The only difference that I found was with the thyroid, where I was cold all the time. The thyroid medicine kind of balanced me out to being not freezing, but I'm warm. I'm okay. I feel okay.
Wow. I'll let Ivy do it just because she's sweet. I'm not sure Jen is sweet, LOL. Hey, I can pinch some cheeks just like Ivy can.
Probably harder. I know.
Yep, I don't know my own strength.
I take knockout meds, so I usually sleep like a rock. I need some of them because I don't sleep much.
Right.
But when I do fall asleep, it's usually like 12 hours. He says he's only kidding, Jen.
Yeah, I'm not. I can pinch those cheeks too.
You're not a vampire anymore. No, I tried to behave by going to bed early, but it doesn't work. There's somebody coming on at late night, so I stay up and watch them. I'm always crocheting. Did you see my pillow I made?
It's a pillow?
It's a pillow. It's a ring bearer pillow.
Aw, look how cute. Wait a minute. I think I can do
this. That's the from the middle pattern.
Did it? Yes, it is.
And that's
look at how cute that is.
The lace around it.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
So I'm going to put this in a Ziploc baggie, and if one of my grandkids needs a pillow after I'm gone, they got a little ring bearer pillow already made from Nana.
Aww, that's so cool. You could put that in the fair next year.
Okay, yeah.
There's probably not a category for it.
Probably not, and I think that may be it. There probably was no categories for it. Don't even get me started on that. I'm happy just. Well, if I get 8 hours, that's amazing. Yes. fancy. It was a little fancy, don't you think? I didn't decorate it because, you know, the choice of colors that I would put on it now versus maybe the wedding day may not be those colors. So I didn't. You could decorate this 1,000 different ways. I bought little white flowers to put on it, and then I thought, no, I better not, because what if she's not in a white gown? What if her color choice is not white? It could be
Right.
pink, you know?
Right. Pink.
Pink. No.
Pink.
But I loved it. It's made out of thread, of course.
Oh, of course. That's beautiful. You did a great job.
Thank you.
What inspired that make?
Remember when Melissa was doing from the middle? Everybody in her thing was doing from the middle. Well, I didn't want to do a blanket. I wanted to do a top. So I started it. And then whenever I picked it up, because I was shaming myself of all these whips that I have. And yeah, and I looked at it and said, oh, a pillow. And then whenever I got that far, it's like, oh, a ring bearer pillow. So it's like, okay, I'll do the second one and put it together. And that's what I came up with. Yep.
Nice. Now, is it lined inside so stuffing don't come out?
Yes, it's got a pillow in there. It's in there.
Actual.
It's another pillow inside this sheet, whatever you want to call it. It's in there. But I glued it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's the thing to do these days. It's what we do.
It doesn't need any embellishment. Vintage and classy. Oh, thank you, Granny D.
Hi, Maritza.
It says, hey, Jen, or Suzanne says, hey, Jen, if you turn your phone sideways, you get rid of those annoying hearts. She doesn't like hearts. What hearts?
Why do you say I don't like hearts?
No, Suzanne doesn't like hearts.
Oh, it's at the bottom of the chat.
Oh.
You know, okay, I can show in my
Turn your phone
tablet.
sideways, it gets rid of them. Y'all leave the hearts alone. Just leave them alone.
See right there.
Click it. That means they love you. Click, click, click. You guys keep hitting that heart button to drive her nuts. Drive her batty.
It only drives me nuts that you can't. It covers up the chat. You can't read it.
Wah.
I like hearts.
Click them.
What? Stop it. You behave. Behave.
Does anybody ever know?
But yes, I know. I know if I turn it this way, it will go away.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It doesn't go away, but you see the chat comes over here, and most of the time you won't see it.
Oh.
It won't cover up. Won't cover up your words. Unless somebody's got a lot to say. And then you hope the next people come along and push that up a little bit so you can still see it. Doesn't need any embellishment. Vintage and classy. That's right.
I'm not rich enough to have one of those.
It was free at Christmas time or something, but you still had to pay, to have internet attached.
Oh. Well, Christmas is coming up.
Yes,
Hello,
it is.
Maritza. I think I already said hello. If I didn't, sorry. And if I did, hello again.
Joy.
Still here.
She's trying to cause some trouble.
Yeah.
Pushing them
Keep
hard.
pushing it. Driver batty.
I don't see it.
On your tablet, you don't see the hearts going up?
No.
I'm going to tell everybody a secret. If you see somebody's live that's got the hearts in it, I will do like heart 100%, and I'll do tap, 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 heart, tap, 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 100% or smiley face, just to see if somebody else does it back. And I usually find somebody do it back with me. I know it.
Hi, Christy.
I'm amused. I can amuse myself.
Yeah, she don't need no help. She can do it all herself.
Christy
Ooh,
Yarnbar, hello.
I did get to watch Bag of Day's video of Dee's yarn.
Didn't see that one.
Yeah, that was cool.
Ivy, I do that too. The hearts. Maybe it's Rita that plays the game with me.
Oh, fun.
So if you see somebody does heart, 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 and then something else, you know it's me. I even like I may do it 1, 2, 3, and the next time I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just lay down on those things, Ivy.
So Granny D likes to play with those buttons too. That is funny.
Like
That is
three
great.
blind mice, see Rita,
I'm gonna push it.
when are you going to come up on our panel? Rita.
That would be fun.
I just go down the column of them.
I'm gonna push it. Tell me if you see any.
I don't have it open.
Oh,
Well, Granny D will
you
tell
have
us.
to do it on YouTube side.
Granny D will tell us.
To do it on the YouTube side or what?
The YouTube side, yeah. I don't have YouTube open.
I do because I can't see the chat on my phone.
Well, we ain't had any problems yet, so oops.
I just did the heart, the smiley face, the explode pop, the what face, and the 100.
Did anybody do it back?
I don't know. You gotta tell me.
Oh, you can't see it when somebody else clicks it?
Oh, Granny D said, yep. Joy said, yes, I see them. And Granny said, I saw a few. Well, cool. I don't get to see them. That's not fair.
Rita says she's
Rude.
just too chicken to come up.
No way.
Look, if both of us can do it, Rita, you can do it. You can do it.
If I can do it, you can do it.
There they go. Now everybody's going to be doing it in a live.
Cool. I have to watch a replay just to see them, probably.
Funny, I am not seeing the line of emojis on my screen. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Is that where
Yeah, I pushed.
is that where your bifocals are, Christy? Where
Just lift your head just a little. Just a little.
I just did a bunch of.
I wish I could see them.
How come you can't see them?
Who even knows? I do not know.
You ain't old enough for bifocals yet, so.
Who? Me?
I don't see them on my end, Granny. You got bifocals? I see them.
Yes. Yes, I do.
That's why you can't see the
I've had
emojis. That line is right here.
I've had them for years. Years and years.
Yeah, you usually have to get them, what, 40 at 40?
I don't know, but I tell you what, it's just as soon as I did and my eyes got used to them, I cannot read without my glasses on now. I used to could.
Mm-mm.
As soon as I got the bifocals in my glasses, I can't do anything without my glasses now. I mean, I can, but It's all fuzzy.
Granny, did they decrease your meds or up them when you hit your 40s? You start needing the reading glasses. My eyes are a negative 1.25, which is nothing. I can drive. I can see TV at 20 foot away. I can read. I can do all that. I have stigmatism in both eyes, so I have to, you know, I'm winking at you when I turn my head.
Oh, it's just stuck. Hang on. Let me.
Hey, I got bifocals at 40. You know, and they tell you that. Oh, when you get 40, you need bifocals. I refused it. No. But then when I got them, I could not adjust to them. I had a major headache and dizzy all the time. I didn't wear them. Matter of fact, they've been sitting over here for probably 10 years. No, wait, see, I'm 60, so about 20 years. Sitting right there.
Wow.
I can't wear them. A negative
Hey,
4.
I got bifocals at 40. Shit.
I know. A negative 4.25. That's almost legally blind, isn't it?
Wow, Christy. Little jelly jar glasses.
My very first pair of glasses was white rhinestone cat eyes.
What? Say that again.
White rhinestone cat eyes. They, whoop, yeah.
Yeah.
They were on sale, and that's what my mother thought I should wear. And I went to school, and they called me 4-eye cat eye.
Those have come back in.
But they wasn't in then.
No.
So I went to the bleachers that was, you know, shoved up against the wall, and I went boom, threw them all away. They went in the bleachers. They went to the lost and found. I never went to check, and I never got another pair of glasses again.
Oh my goodness. I'd have skinned you alive if you were my kid.
I didn't want them glasses. They were making fun of me.
Well,
Taking Cymbalta now, and it also supposed to help with pain. Cymbalta, yes. I think I heard that. These cataracts are a real pain, and they don't. That's the one thing you don't want to get worse. Can take them off, yes.
No, it's the one thing you do want to get worse, so they will do the surgery. Oh, it ain't bad enough, is what they tell you. It's not bad enough yet. Wait, and they'll get worse, and then we can do it.
Oh, really?
Like, yes, just do it.
Adele, swinging from the tree. She just left somebody's tree and came over here now. Hello, welcome.
Woo! Slinging on those vines.
Tarzan ain't got nothing on Adele.
Ooh, I love it.
You have to get the no-line bifocals. I guess that's what it is, because I cannot look through them glasses. I will get dizzy.
Wow, Christy.
I used to have.
I tried the no line, and it could have been because it was a mail order kind of
A
thing.
mail order? Oh.
Yeah. Stop it. I walked right into that one, you guys.
You heard her. She's ordering a mail order. I'm sorry. Carry on.
No comeback. Anyways, I got him, and I felt like the floor was so close, or it was so far away. I couldn't wear them. I could not wear them. I spent $50 on them. Everybody saying hi to Adele.
Adele says, I'm still at Nancy's LOL headache story today. Headache. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it probably because of the weather?
Who's Nancy?
Nancy's. You had to ask me. Nancy.
I know.
Nancy. Oh, Nancy's got yarn. 2.
No.
No,
Oh.
I had those
Oh.
horrible
She's got yarn too.
Yeah, I had those horrible cat eye glasses. Even Marilyn Monroe looked like a bow wow in those hideous things. Now I would love to have them now
Aw.
because I'm older.
No, not even now.
Now I'm older and I don't care if you like them or not. I wear them because I like them.
Yeah, but they're so 50s, 60s, whatever it is. I don't know.
I had
I don't.
blue cat eye glasses in the first grade, but they were the in thing. Oh, Little Treasures by Nancy. Okay, sorry.
Oh.
Yarn Buff says, Harita Pacheco. Pachico. Pachico.
Yeah, she was. Is she still alive? I tell you what, it is so hard to find a time when nobody is live. And I feel like I got to be in the live, you know, instead of watching everybody's videos.
Well, they say just go. People are going to watch who
Yeah.
they want to watch. That's why I have sometimes I'll have 5 tabs open and watching 5 different people to give them the watch hours.
Wow.
They were the 60s. We had no other choice back then. Mm.
That's what I thought, 50s. But I don't know that they're probably not as pointy, as prominent now as they were then, but wow.
I know I didn't like mine. I don't know. Maybe I would have liked them if I wasn't teased about them.
Yeah, maybe. I had huge ones. They were big, like half the size of your face.
Had them too.
I always had the chubby cheeks, so my glasses would always sit and indent in my cheeks. And
I'm a live hog 5 times a week, but only an hour at a time.
some of us will get all those 5 hours in one go. Get up and move. Shake it, Granny D. Shake it. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Cute. I have chubby cheeks too.
Always have. My glasses would always indent. I'm like, one time I went and said, "Can't you make them so they don't sit on my cheeks?"
You gotta get this.
Well, I guess we could bend them.
Oh, that was probably, what was that? Let's see, I graduated in 81, so it was probably 80, 79, 80, and 81. I had big frames. Thought I was a cool cat.
Yeah.
I'm too sexy for my glasses. Oh,
Lola Joe went live for the
whoa.
second time and had 3 giveaways. I couldn't tear myself away. Andrea is such a delightful woman. She is. She's sweet.
I saw the first.
Hello, Jeannie, my butterfly friend. Nana Michelle is here. Hello.
Hello, Jean.
Well, you have to remember, because when it's my week, I'm squeaking in at the last minute to set up the live.
Yeah. 5 minutes before 8 o'clock, she sends me the link.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I couldn't get my laptop to work. Finally did, and I shut it down. I said, I'm done with you.
Rita graduated in 75.
I used to be real bad about that, having so many devices running to want to be there, plus help with watch hours. Now it's 2 devices, and whoever didn't make it gets on the replay list.
Cynthia's Joyful Creations. Good to see you.
Hello, friend.
Jeannie wants to know what you got on top of your head, showing us your true self, vampire.
I went batty today.
Hello, Nana Michelle.
Bats in my belfry. That's what it is. Bats in my belfry.
We got the wire rim glasses.
Oh, hello, Sunita. Oh, yes. You could. Wire rims were a thing too.
I thought the wire frames was like early 70s. Hello, Paula.
Oh. Thought you were going to say big. What? Yes, Jeannie. Are you feeling better?
Granny D had so much fun in the 70s. The music was fab too.
I think I liked 80s music better. Still stopped up with coughing, but no headaches today. Yesterday I felt like my head was going to explode.
8
Oh.
devices? Adele. Whoa. When I knew I had a problem, FOMO, plus wanting to help everyone with watch hours. 8 devices. Wow.
Wow. Ask her how many tablets she has.
I I bet 8 of them. The only music that I remember in the 70s, my brother had a yellow Super B car, and he was hot stuff in that car. So, what's the song Clarence Carter? Oh, what is it? I had it on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know. How's it go?
I'm trying to think. Somebody's going to say it. What was Clarence Carter stuff song? It's going to pop up. Help me out, somebody.
What's it
It
about?
was on an 8-track, and my brother would drive around the school because it was like 1 block, 2 blocks. So, no. Clarence Carter.
Creedence Clearwater Revival?
No. One song. Uh, See, I'll be thinking of this all night long. Anyway, he would play that song, and you knew he was coming from a mile away. It was so freaking loud. But I was in the back seat while his girlfriend was up front, and it was like, yeah, we got it going on. Everybody's turning their head and looking at the loud music and stuff. And it's like, now I look back on it whenever they go down the road with their loud music, like, what? Why? Are you deaf or what?
I always say, hey, thanks for sharing your music, but I like mine better.
Yeah.
Won't be at trivia. It's country night at the hockey game. Ooh.
Ooh.
Have fun, Laura.
I'll have to look that up because it's going to drive me bonkers.
Yep. Don't know that name. Time for someone to Google it. And she is.
Clarence Carter? Stroking. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my brother was playing that one.
I remember roller skating to that. Roller
Mhm.
skating. Joy said stroking.
Mhm. Yep. I think I would fall over if my grandkids come rolling up in the car playing that one now. I was driving a 64 Impala, and my dad bought the brand new off the lot. when they came out. Oh, wow. 64 Impala. Mm.
You know, Christy, damn it, the loud noise damages your eardrums. It's too bad that we have to learn from our own mistakes and can't learn from other people's mistakes.
Yeah.
Kind of like beach music, right?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Cars worth a fortune now. Might have to listen to it. She'll have to look it
A
up.
55 Chevy. Mm. I love the older cars. That's when metal was metal. Now it's
Yeah.
plastic.
Yep. But you know what? Oh my gosh. Just because I travel a lot, I see it. You see more and more and more of the old cars being driven now. They're not just for show anymore. The people are out driving them.
Oh, good. I don't think I've ever heard that song. You've never heard Strokin'? Oh my. That's a used to be a dance song, really.
Well, you'd swing to it as you're roller skating.
Mhm.
Get your arms up.
God, to go roll. Could you roller skate today? Do you think you could do it?
No. Now my sisters can, but they did everything. They would do the spinning around and the skating backwards, and I'm like,
Dancing.
I'm crawling on the wall.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
Jen. Keep it safe. I don't want to fall.
I don't know. Even when we was a little kids, we used to ice skate in Illinois. I loved it when the pond froze over when you get out and ice skate. I don't know.
We didn't live near a pond, so we didn't do that, but ice skating was not my thing.
68 Charger. Ooh, I called the shark due to its grill. I guess it had hideaway headlights, gold and black. Oh, sounds pretty. A couple of Studebakers way back. That is something. I seen an old man. Sorry if it's politically incorrect. Okay, politically incorrect. An old man in a Studebaker. That just with the I ain't gonna say what I call them hats, but the hats that they wear, the big bad boy kind of hat. I think just an old man in a Studebaker just drives me insane to see somebody. Because it's so low to the ground, and old people have knee problems, and they're trying to get out of the car. It's like, oh. Do you think?
Adele is
Yep.
asking, is it called stroking or is it called the stroke?
Stroking. Clarence Carter, stroking.
She said she could only find the stroke.
No. Type in Clarence Carter's.
Rita, I did try skipping like what was it, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago with my nephew. He says, "Come on, skip with me, Aunt Jen." I tried skipping. I'm like, "Oh no, let's not. Too many things shake. Too many things shake." No. Roller skating pool in the 80s. Yes. Oh, on the road? Christy. Christy, I can just see you as one of those what is the drive-in restaurants, where you drive your car, order from your car, where they bring roller skates, right on roller
A&W.
skates to bring your food out to you. Yeah, I could see Christy doing that. The streak. Oh, yes, they call him the streak. Look at that. Look at that.
Remember the streak? Yeah. Found it in his name.
Adele says, found it. Be right back. We'll just hold and wait for you. Go ahead.
I try skipping too. I cannot do it.
I can do it, but I can't just hold it all down.
My belly bounces too much.
That's what I said. All.
It's like,
All.
he's a jolly good
I need that's where you
fellow.
need to be stretched out.
Stroke it to the east, stroke it to the west, stroke it to the west. Yes, that's it. A two-tone blue Studebaker. It had a horn so loud you could hear it for 5 New York City blocks.
Wow.
That's loud.
That's far distance. Oh my gosh. On a trip. So I'm in a little city where a block may hold, I don't know, 7 houses, whatever. If you squish them, you can get 9 in the block. We go to this one town, this one place. This, oh yeah, it's like 4 city blocks that way. 4 miles later, I'm like, this is not city blocks. What are you thinking? Big city blocks.
I'm trying to think how many houses are on my block here.
How long is your block though? Is it like my city? Because I'm sure you've seen my city.
No, I ain't seen your city.
No.
Can we take a tour one day?
I just figured out how to go live on my phone.
Let's do city blocks. So you take a video of your city block, and then I'll do one of my city block.
5 seconds. Look, there it is, done.
Oh, wow, no. I bet you this side of the block has probably got 12 houses, and they're long ways. Mine's catty corner, and then there's only about 5 that goes this way, probably 12 that way, and 5. So that's ours.
That's fun. Yeah, I could probably go outside and say, here, look, start at this house. Look, there it is. Done. That is my block.
Here's the stop sign here. You can see the stop sign there.
Yep, there it is.
Or walk around your city block.
Okay.
Mine, we used to walk around our city block, but we don't do too much walking anymore. Wee town.
If it's nice out and there's not a live on, come on.
Really?
I know, right? I'll call up my son and say, hey, did you have supper tonight? He said, yeah. I said, then let's go walk. Or he'll do the same thing back to me. Okay. We'll be out for like an hour walking around town. 600 people?
That's my time.
Faith is only 600? I grew up in a town that's about like 500.
I grew up in a town that only had 60.
Well, that's 4 families and you're done.
It was, yeah.
Let's see, you got your mayor and your council and
No, I said little
all in
town.
one
I
family.
don't know if it was all that. It's just Texaco was, it was small. Your nearest neighbor was like a mile away. So there was only 60 people. But that was back in 1971 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's.
Hi, Sally Warner.
Just went into the kitchen and Tara had no problem skipping boobs, bounce. Huh? Oh, she skipped into the kitchen.
Okay, Granny D, come back if you want to.
Bounced a bit, but hey, that's okay. Did you get a black eye?
That was not right. I'm sorry.
Looky there. Hello, Sally. Thank you for coming in.
come right into that
Hanging out
bouncing.
with y'all. Love you. Thank you, Granny D. Love you too. Good night, pumpkin spice.
Ooh, spicy.
Girl, skip to the kitchen.
Well, it's better than that. It's skipping to the loo.
Oh, that's Cindy Lulu. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Nope, not that big. We're so bad. I'm so bad. I know it.
Oh, that's what makes us fun.
Spicy. Okie
What does that say? I can't read it all.
Okie dokie. If I don't read myself to sleep, it happens. Aw, good night.
It does. Thanks for coming, Granny D.
We shall see you tomorrow.
Maybe.
She'll be hanging out on the Knit Pearl and Squirrel Street.
Yeah.
I heard. Was that a train?
You can hear it?
I heard a train.
I'm 3 blocks from the train tracks.
Oh, I heard it. Woo, woo.
Yep. It's still going through town. That thing, sometimes you just want to, like, I'm sleeping here. Every intersection,
Oh, yeah,
they
that's
got a blare.
small towns. That's what happens.
And sometimes they do it over the when it's going over the road goes under
Mhm.
the viaduct and it goes over and it still honks its horn there. I'm like, there ain't no cars coming up against you there. Like, please.
Christy said, I took some Tylenol PM and hope to be asleep by midnight. I have a home health care worker coming over tomorrow, and I have to do more cleaning in the kitchen. Adele, no, never heard it before. It was released in 1986. It must have been under a rock. You must have been under a rock, yes. You never heard that? Oh my God, that was the hottest song that anybody played. Had to be loud. Now, like mine was Still Rock and Roll to Me. I like that
Ooh,
song.
like that.
That's my favorite song. Now, I'll crank that up now.
I don't have a favorite song. There's too many of them. Too many to pick from.
Tracks here. I'm so used to it all. I don't hear them anymore. Yeah.
It didn't phase me until she said something. You get used to it, you know.
Yeah.
We have our town's homecoming, and it takes part, you know, all up and down that same road where the train comes right down the middle of it.
Mhm.
They have police officers sitting there all the time, you know, raising the rope up or whatever so nobody crosses. And it's loud.
Ooh, you saw John Kennedy Jr.? Ooh. I have lots of favorite songs. I wish we could do a karaoke.
I bring it every day. Kelly.
Yeah.
She's not the one that leads it. I'm sure she probably has the link on her channels and stuff, but she goes and sings.
But I don't understand that. You can't sing it personally on your song without getting copyrighted or anything like that, but you can do karaoke, which is a copyright too. I mean,
Well, I would think so.
So why would you, if you can't sing it on your song, sing it on your song?
I understood that completely.
Thank you. Because I thought I was going bonkers there for a minute.
Well, you are, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, I know it. It happens all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they can do that, how they can get away with singing songs that belongs to somebody else.
Right.
Because I think even Be Creative Crafts Pam got a strike on singing some songs.
Suzanne, I know you love us. Look at her give. Yeah.
Look in the middle with you.
Did you see what Suzanne wrote?
No, not yet. Ain't got there.
Bad,
With the way
Suzanne.
you
You're
beg
bad.
me, happy birthday, no thanks. Right? Just saying. Don't get me involved in these things. Because I join too
People do
happily
a
sometimes.
cover songs. People do cover songs on YouTube and they don't get a copyright strike. What is a cover song?
I thought a cover song was just you singing somebody else's song.
I don't know. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
We lived right beside a train track, and the train would go by so many times. We know it was coming. We'd run out there and do the horn where he comes by. He blows the horn right there just for us.
So, if you do a cover song, you're using that music. So how would you not get a strike from that? I mean, listen. Your wind chimes went off and you got a strike for that.
Because it was somebody's
For
song.
wind chimes was playing a song.
Mhm.
Come on. That is silly.
Okay, you guys can quit doing your little fist bumping, okay? It's over with. We did our best.
No, I didn't. Truly.
I was bailing you out. Here you just thinking. Stop. Fist bump Jen. You are covering another artist's song. I think you have to specify that in your title. You are covering another artist's song. Suzanne.
But it's still the act of doing it though, because you're singing the same words in the background. The track music is still their music.
Yes, Adele. They said it was a song, and I went and checked on it. It is a song, but it was only, you hear it every now. You probably won't hear it now, but it does. Yes, I probably should move it. Yes, but I don't want to.
Who else has one hit wonders?
I can tell you one. Achy Breaky Heart.
He didn't do more songs than that.
That was a one-hit wonder.
What about was it Debbie Gibson? Didn't she do?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
One of my old, if you want to pick an old time, God, I forgot her name now. Penny Arcade. It's called Penny Arcade. If I had a penny every time you said goodbye, I could spend a lifetime in a penny arcade.
I don't know that I heard that one.
Oh,
Christy, I don't think I heard that one. Ride, Captain, Ride.
Yvonne Elliman. If I Can't Have You. Oh, yeah. Ride, Captain Ride. I can't remember who sang it. You Light Up My Life.
That one I know.
And you know what? I think the reason why you do, when you have something like that, everything you do from that moment on is judged by that one song. They expect it from then on. You have to succeed because you did on this one. Every song has to succeed. And you're only, kind of like when they say you only find one true love in the world. That's probably about like a song. You only hit it once. I know there's some out there that has others, but I think it's in the name only.
Is that similar to like actors who do the same kind of whether it's comedy or action or drama, they do the same thing and it's over and over and over. It's a repeat.
Yeah, kind of like Freddy Krueger. How many times are going to redo that one? Or how many times is Jason going to die? He's not got 9 lives. Come on. Stop doing it. I don't want to. I quit watching like after the second one. I won't watch anymore after that.
Oh, I don't watch any of them. I saw a commercial for Chucky and I'm like, no.
I love Chucky.
Just go.
I love Chucky.
Go on with your bad self.
And many artists have done that, made many successful albums with lots of top hits. I think Funky Town and Dirty Dancing. Yeah, Funky Town.
You take me to Funky Town.
I'll sign off for now. I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night. All right, Laura. Good night.
Good night, Laura.
Sleep well.
Have a good night.
Billy Ray. Yep.
Funky Town.
He didn't even write that song. Yeah, when it is he paid somebody. No, somebody had the song and it went to him and said, I think this is a good hit. Didn't the Beatles have 2 of 3 hits on the top 10 chart back in the day? I'm sure. I never even heard the Beatles until
I was watching a movie.
Ride, Captain Ride. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know who it was. Like a main character was a singer. And they went into the shop and it was just a bunch of cassettes, so that tells you an older movie of songs that people wrote that they could buy and change it up a little bit or whatever and make it their own and get hits off of that. I'm like, that's a thing? Like, people write music for other people? And again, Blonde.
There ain't no Blonde.
I didn't know that. Oh, the Blonde roots are really in there. They're in there deep.
1970 Song by Blues. Image was Ride, Captain Ride. Yes, I know that song. I've heard it. I do not know. I cannot put artists with songs. I don't do that. I don't listen to music that much. Play that funky music. Yes, I know that one. Did I see Nana Michelle? Hers is Ride, Captain Ride. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Mm-hmm. She's a very freaky girl. Oh my God.
But freaky.
Bobby and I used to sing that song on one of our sets with, yes.
You did club work? What kind of work, Christy? Can you get a little more specific?
Did you wear high heels, red lipstick, black
Were you on a table or around a pole?
Oh, I can see them, Jen.
The things I think.
She was a freaky girl from her head down to her toenails. Electric Avenue, yeah. Now, wasn't most of those songs was line dancing songs too, country. Even though they were pop songs, they were line dancing songs. Yarn Bark has done a ton of stuff. She needs to write a book.
Right?
Tales of the Pole. How we gonna put that? Tales of the Dancing Pole.
Ooh, that'll get some eyes.
Oh yeah, I'd click on it. I want to hear some tales from the Dancing Pole.
There you go, Christy. Your next job.
Write a book about pole dancing.
Table dancing, whatever. Put it on the bar.
Slink like a
What's
cat.
that movie? Coyotes? No, Coyote Ugly.
Her and Granny D. Yes.
Right.
And tripod.
I was gonna say that.
Sorry,
Look,
Granny
we
D,
can't
we're
talk
talking
about Granny. Come back from reading to your squirrels.
Please forgive us. We're talking about you. Exactly. Rolling
Oh
around
my.
with joy. Her and Granny D. Yes.
The old Coyote Uglies.
The goats.
Did you watch that movie?
The goats. Greatest of all time pole dancers. She says, no, just look pretty. Played the guitar and sang. Would break out the 5-string banjo in the last set and make the crowd go crazy with the rodeo song. LOL. See, that's chapter 1 right there.
Look, we're hooked, Christy. We're hooked.
Tell us more, Christy. Tell us more.
That's right. Write this book. Oh my gosh. I can't be any clearer than that. That must be somebody that I'm not subscribed to, huh?
Or somebody's probably texting me, telling me to hush up, probably. Me and Granny D would have torn the town up back in the day. I would have loved to have been in the back seat with y'all. Not, oh, wait, no.
Nope.
Riding in the back seat with y'all. Hello,
Yeah, you'd be the little kid that snuck in the car before they left, went to town. Don't catch me. Hi, Sanja.
That would be. God could, if we could go back and watch what we did, kind of like in real life back then.
I wouldn't even get the page turner. Wouldn't get a sentence on there. But you guys, I would have to read your stuff.
Oh, man. All I done was work. That was it. I didn't do anything. I didn't go to dances. I didn't go to parties. I worked. I wanted the money.
I didn't go to concerts. I went to one concert. It was like a first date. I went to one concert. Bryan Adams.
Sanja, welcome in. We're talking about Granny D and Yarn Bark writing a book about pole dancing.
Right, Christy? Thank God. No phones and with cameras were invented back then.
Oh my God.
Oh, we'd be so trouble. I'd see a lot of trouble, but I wouldn't be doing it.
Like Dirty Grandpa, yes.
Yep. Bag a day. Bless her heart.
Do what?
I said Bag a Day just went live. Said bless her heart. I work too, but I always hit happy hour, right? Some people are like that, Christy. Some people.
I know what happy hour is.
Well, you worked through it.
Yeah. They only come in for the little stuff that we put out for them and, little finger food and stuff. They only come in for that. That was all it was. Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Free.
So here I'm dating myself. Speaking of trouble. My first concert was Clint Black and Tammy Wynette in Florida.
Ooh.
At a church. At a church. The concert was at a church.
Wow. Well, churches were probably big enough to hold people.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
It was. My first concert.
But now they got these big arenas that you...
Mm-hmm. John Denver and Madison Square. Ah. Aisha, hello, sweet pea.
Hi, Aisha.
My first rock. I've never been to a rock concert. Never. I cannot imagine the screaming that goes on at a rock concert. I just cannot.
So,
And shaking your head.
right, my sister had a place at a campground, and the kids, we'd go up and watch the kids for a while, make sure they're fine, whatever. All you see them doing, jumping up and down one arm, and they're just doing this, jumping. That's them dancing. Like, what? Where's all this? Shaking it.
Oh, I don't know. I can't dance, so I probably would have been
Oh, I
doing
can't.
that. The Who.
But
Wasn't The Who
Donnie Irish, who's that?
the one that was in that major fire where a bunch of
Hi,
people
Darcia.
died because the building caught on fire? And they
Oh, I don't know.
they were doing
Hi,
it.
Regina.
They were doing a segment where your brain tells you you came through that door and you think that's the only way out because you didn't look around and see exits and lights and stuff like that. I think it was The Who. I'm not for sure.
I don't know.
Put us in the ground.
Um,
Even knew about getting out of line. Even up in her 90s, so we didn't expect firstborn. Ah. Hello, Darcia. Darcia? Darcia.
Darcia.
Suzanne says, I give dance lessons $25 a pop. Oh, you're cheap. You're cheap.
Hey, she can skip now. She just figured it out. She can skip. Hi, Regina. How are you?
They heard sound check and stampede to get in. No, there was a fire. A lot of people burned at okay, you're probably right. There was a fire, I thought. But they did stampede to the front door, and a lot of people lost their lives because of the exit. But I do remember some of it.
Hi, Noe.
I want to say it was The Who.
I don't know. I went to Brian Adams. That's probably one of my only concerts that I really went to. I've seen others, but like at our fair, when I was in school, we had the Evergreen Boosters booth, which we served food,
Mm-hmm.
and I would work in there, and then we could open this little window, which was in between some bleachers, and got to see that way a little bit.
Oh.
But I remember going out and standing beside the stage for Oak Ridge Boys.
Oak Ridge?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I've heard one of their songs in a long time. People got crushed to death and didn't tell them until after the concert, so they didn't do any more concerts until recently.
Wow. It's a shame. People have to die over stuff like that. So excited to see another human being so they can sing and play. Okay. It's not worth your life over.
I'm not I don't like crowds. If there's a crowd, I'm usually way back here in the back. I like to see what's going on and not be the attraction. I like to see the attraction.
Right. Regina said it wasn't let me see, move that heart. It wasn't the Who. It was a small place. It was Great White,
No.
whose pyrotechnics caught it on fire.
Ah, I thought it was the Who. I don't know. I may be wrong.
I don't know.
It did have something to do with the exits, but I just remember the news later. It was people, your brain tells you you came in through that door and you only think that's the way out because that's the way you came in. So
Right?
when you go inside a building that's got a big activity, look around so your brain gets familiar. There's more than one exit.
Well, and back then it wasn't I don't think it was a thing to have exit signs over the doors where it is now. You have to have exit signs. You have to have, they have to be lit up. They have to have fire extinguishers all the, every so often.
Yeah, now you got to have them in the ceiling where it turns on the water.
Yeah. Sprinkler system. I think there was another group that was there. Was a fire. Also, crowded bars has happened. The Who was too big then.
I want to say it was around 82, 83, maybe. It was
Google
it
it.
was a small name, so I'm saying that's the reason why I said I think it was the Who.
I don't know.
Suzanne says it's getting cold here. Fireplace just started up. Fall asleep on the couch. That's where I'd be, right in front of a fireplace. Great White, Brett Michaels, yes. Fair. Way after the fire incident.
Can't even tell you any songs they'd play. They sang.
I thought Brett Michaels was a wrestler. The band was the first ones out. I'm going to look it up later.
Sounds good.
Isn't there a wrestler, Brett Michaels?
I don't know.
He had blonde hair, a shiny,
It was
a
off.
shiny breast. I guess with all the oil on it. First come on the setting now. A lot of places will not. That they stopped that. Yeah, Brett Michaels was the lead singer of Poison. Oh, I thought there was a wrestler, Brett Michaels.
And there could be, but
Shawn Michaels. Okay. No, we know who.
there you go, Noe. Look at you go.
I knew there was a Michaels wrestler. See, I did watch wrestling. So until it became so fake that you could tell it was fake. It's like, no, I don't want to watch this no more.
Yeah, what that WWE stuff.
Yeah. My favorite wrestler was he ate the corners off. God, what was his name? I'll think of it in a minute. I had it and just let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
Yes. Golly.
So my
Andre
mind
the,
says that to
not
me all
Andre
the
the
time.
Giant. No, not Andre the Giant. Andre was tall.
Yeah, big guy.
Bald-headed dude. I see him. He's in. I see him. I see him chewing the corners out. Golly geez, that
Chewing
was
the corners out of what?
in The Ring. He,
Oh my gosh. You're kidding.
yeah, he'd chew them up. He died. He died a couple years ago.
Wall. Eat stuffing and die.
I saw Texas Death Match when I was a teenager. My mother was disappointed because there was no blood. Mm,
That's funny.
think how far we've come from when we were little.
A lot of things are different. And can you think about what it'd be like in 20 years when our kids are becoming our age and doing their thing?
I just want to be driving around in a jet like the Jetsons. That's the only thing I want to do.
I remember people saying by 2020 that was going to be happening.
I think it will be before too long. That way I can go anywhere fast. The last 2 wrestling matches I went to was in the front row. You didn't get beat
Wow.
up on?
Or somebody thrown on you. Ooh,
You know,
I bent my back.
I like it when they try to make it real, but I don't like it when the reality they get hurt when it goes wrong.
Yeah.
Kind of like Carrie.
That was one movie I remember sneaking downstairs to watch. Carrie.
Really?
My mom knew me better than I did.
My parents
You don't
would
want to watch them.
my parents would make us watch scary stuff. It's like, like The Exorcist. Don't ever watch.
No, because then they'd have to deal with me after
Yeah.
or
Oh
during.
no, you're gonna straighten up for a little bit, thinking that you could turn into the Exorcist. So you're gonna be good for a little bit.
Mm.
Threw a shirt at me.
And that
Oh
was
man,
the
did you keep?
old Carrie, not the new
Oh,
one.
I would have kept that shirt, made him sign it. Smell his sweat.
Ew. Ew.
Yes.
No,
I'm
what?
sure they put deodorant. I mean, they're slicked up, so it can't smell bad. They got lotion on and they gotta smell good.
Yeah, just do this. I
I
bet it came through.
He still has that shirt. Oh my God. Put the scent in a bottle. Squeeze it. Send me some. The wrestling match I
No,
saw a
oh
guy
my
go.
gosh.
Got so excited he picked up his chair and took out one of the wrestlers. The cops took him off the aisle. Oh, you saw the guy, not the wrestler.
Jeez.
Have you ever
So
go ahead.
go ahead.
You ever seen the wrestlers how they make it big? It was a documentary on it. You got to have some stupid saying that's catchy. If you can get the saying,
Catchphrase.
then you've got it made.
Well, I saw it, The Exorcist at Carrie when they came out at the drive-in. Nope. You know what we went to the drive-in to see?
Probably Disney,
Herbie Goes Bananas. Herbie Loves, what is
not
it?
Dirty Grandpa, huh?
No. And I don't know that my mom knows that I watched that. So,
Mom, please don't be watching this.
right?
Uh,
Well, there's 15 people in here, and there's not 15 people chatting. So,
so we're telling our age when we talk about the drive-in.
Well, they're still open. We still have them up
Do
here.
you? We don't. I ain't seen a
Yeah.
drive-in, and I don't know when.
One of Jeb's high school
Regina.
gatherings,
Ooh.
they went, it's like 20 minutes away. There's like 8 of them. Jumped into a van and went to the movies. It was a double feature. I can't remember what they were, but he said the first one was like a chick flick, you know. He watched that one. The second one was the one he wanted to see and fell asleep.
Ah. Regina said the long-haired guy in Oak Ridge Boys, William Lee Golden, put a lip lock on me after their concert. Oh, baby. I would
What?
never wash my mouth.
Oh, how fun is that?
It was the Station Nightclub Fire, 2003. Great White Concert. Longley was killed in the fire.
Awesome knowing.
Mm-mm. I can't spell LOL. Went to a match. His friend was very fat. He throws an apple and hit the wrestler in the head. Wrestler chased him. He cleared the fence. Oh my goodness. 40. Oh, at least you still have them, Nana. Michelle. My eyes are making my head hurt more. I'm here till you get off the live, Jen and Ivy. Okay. Swing to the bushes.
Whoop, whoop.
God, I thought all drive-ins closed down. I think ours closed down because people were stealing the speakers.
How
They
rude.
cut the wires, steal the speaker. I never understood that.
They wouldn't work anywhere else or whatever.
I don't know
Oh my
why. That was a
gosh.
thing
That's crazy.
until they're all gone.
Ours, I think the seniors. Oh, so during prom time, they would have here in this town, not my prom time, in my kids' prom time. Um, they would do a meal at the school, and that would be decorated. Jeb's was down the rabbit hole. What's that called? What's that show? Alice in Wonderland theme. And then they would, Jeb didn't get to partake in this part, but they would go to the drive-in. They'd get to watch a movie and hang out and whatever at the drive-in. Then they would go, I want to say back to the school for the dance or something, the dance part of it. So they just stayed in town. My prom, stupid people, wanted to go make people pay $100 to get into some place and do that. I'm like, I'm not about that. Not about that.
Yeah, reunions should be coming up. See, mine was 81. Now we're into the,
No.
is it every year now we're into? I only went to one my first 5 years or 10 years. I think it was your first one is 10 years. Only went to that one, then I didn't go to any more after that. It's like,
Yeah, I probably went to one. Was it maybe our 15 year maybe? I was done with that. I don't need those people in my life.
Hugh Jackson was on tour. I went to Vegas show at the near end. He pointed me out, mentioned me to come over, and handed me a drumstick. He used to show. Oh, cool, cool.
That is awesome. My kids were little and they gave you a radio station to tune to so you could hear. Now we did that, but it would run your battery down in your car. Even if you turn it backwards to auxiliary.
When I read drumstick, I was thinking of chicken.
Now who here wants chicken?
I went to the 20-year reunion. Jeez, I have to sit here and do the math. Mine's over 30 for sure.
No thanks. None of those people mean anything to me today. I shouldn't say none of them, but very, very few.
I didn't get along with half of them anyway. Well,
I was
I
nobody.
didn't get along with them. I didn't associate with them. They didn't associate with me. But I could see why. I was not. I was.
I wasn't. I just kept to myself. I wasn't outgoing.
I wasn't either. Oof.
Now, we would drive in our car to the drive-in, but then we would um like stay back far enough that we could put a blanket on the ground and sit in front of the car, whatever, and watch.
Mine's 42 years. Jeez.
Wow.
Let's go back to our phone. Find your birthday.
Yes. Yes. Good night. I love you.
That's back too. I can remember Dad bringing in a igloo cooler filled with sodas and stuff, so he wouldn't have to go and buy them. Put them in the trunk.
Yep. Mom would bring snacks. Yep. We did that. What was those movies? Herbie Goes Bananas. It was a Volkswagen Bug car. I remember watching those at the drive-in. We would only go on like a double feature. This reunion I went to was 20 years ago, so not worth it. I didn't associate with those that showed up, so waste of time.
I think we
I graduated in
like
86.
300 in our class.
Oh, 100 and I would say somewhere around 150 we had.
We had a big graduation.
My oldest
2
son
classes per teacher.
in Oklahoma graduated with 20 people in his class. 20. I'm like, oh, that's fun.
Well, yeah, you would get along with smaller ones, but
But 20 people in the senior class. If you got in a fight with one, you'd have to make up because there's only 20 people in your class.
I don't think I think in high school we probably had about 24, 22, 24 in each class. But in grade school, I don't think we had no more than 14. Because out in the country, you still had to go to town to go to high school because we didn't have a high school where we lived. So the bus would come and pick us up out at all the way out there.
How long was your bus ride?
Well, grade school, the school was right there on the corner. We lived catty corner from the school. So either you were the first one to pick up or the last one to pick up. So you got to pick whatever you wanted.
Yeah, we rode the bus for like 15, 20 minutes. We were like the last bus stop, and the seats were already full. We had to sit 3 to a seat in a bus. And they're talking about putting seatbelts in buses now. I'm like, yeah, how's that going to work?
Yeah.
Different today, but
The only time I hated riding the bus is when it snowed, because we didn't get too many snow days like they get weather day, if it's, which I understand it here, but to think it's going to rain and a possibility of tornadoes, my husband was no, he wasn't. He was supposed to be at work that day when the tornado came through here, and it ripped up a play center for adults and preteens, and it ripped the roof off at the post office. They were all in the hallway hanging on to the bars, the walk bars, hanging on to that, being dragged, trying to be sucked out of the building. He was supposed to work that day, but I asked him to take off because I had something to do. I don't know what it was. So he took off, but one person got really, really bad hurt. But a lot of people died at the fun zone over there.
Wow.
So I understand the tornado issue and stuff, but I'm thinking when we was little, going down a hill where there's snow and ice on the road, that's dangerous. So no, if it snowed or rained the night before, I never got on the school bus. I walked in the snow to school or waited.
Wow.
My 6th grade class had 8 students, including me.
Wow.
See, we did have a big
I think
400. That is.
my high school, we had huge, like many, many miles to make up, but we only had, like I said, 150 in our class. But we had a lot of miles that we covered long ways. We ahead of us. We went to an elementary junior high that had 2 classes per teacher. It's almost the last pickup. 30 minutes to get to school. We were rural. We were very rural. Our towns that made up our school system was, I think there was 3 elementary schools, and those all got tore down and combined into one. They'd built out by our high school, which is now considered the middle school, and they rebuilt onto that for the high school. So now all of my school area is all in one property.
Oh, that's good.
Well, yeah, they get big tax break, I think, for all that. 400, Nana Michelle. Wow. But you're over by Cleveland, so that would be a big, big area. That's it. Hearts in the way. I think we had like 125 in our graduation class. That's not too bad.
I would like to see big numbers like that graduation class. I mean, a lot of people drop out and stuff like that.
I don't think we have too many of that. We have a vocational school that you can go to your junior and senior year. So that gave them training on the job, kind of like training just before you even go to college, or you can decide what you want to do. We were never allowed to do that because that's where all the druggies went to school.
That's what my home ec teacher told me. The reason why women or ladies take this class is to be better wives for their husband. don't care.
That's dating yourself. That's for sure.
I ain't cooking for him. I'm cooking for myself. What are you talking about?
Right? These brownies are for me, and I'm eating every
That's
one
right.
of
He
them.
can have one.
Oh,
We'll make a
fun.
better wife.
Fun.
Okay. Mhm. Maybe I should have learned more.
We did more baking than we did cooking anything in home ec.
I really didn't like the class.
Well, that's because you liked your skirt shorter than what your teacher
I
wanted you
know. I
to.
wanted to do me. You know, do me back then wasn't a thing. Now it's a thing. Do you, boo? But not back then. You
Yeah.
had to do what they tell you
Yeah.
to do. No, I didn't. I was a rebellious child. I wanted to do me.
You were just too far ahead of your time.
I was looking at. I went online to look at obituaries from Mount Vernon. I know it's morbid but I was looking at it, and
Ah,
my nursing teacher had passed away like 3 weeks ago, Miss Franskevich, and it was like I never even heard. Nobody even said anything. Of course, I'm not in Mount Vernon no more, but
yeah, but nowadays you'd find out like through Facebook or whatever. It'd be all over,
right. But
people you know.
I was glad to see her picture that they posted. Just lovely as ever. I mean, I loved that lady to death. She was one good teacher. I liked her. I knew more about homemaking than the teacher did. I took one semester. That was enough for me.
It's kind of bad when you can teach a teacher something,
I
huh?
only did it for a grade. That's all it was.
My sister saw a coyote in the field near her house and she ran outside yelling, "Here, puppy." Oh,
No.
here, puppy, puppy, puppy. I love it.
Do you have to work tomorrow?
I do not know that answer. They have not called me. Don't know. I just worked off and on today, but it was late enough. We had a Hummer, the electric one, Hummer EV.
Did you drive it?
So no, no, the guy I was going with says, "Can I drive it?" Yeah, I don't care.
What?
I didn't want to. And you know what, though? He says he got back in the car after we dropped it off to the guy that bought it, and he said, "It's so loud in there." I'm like, well, then I didn't need to drive it. I'm all right
Oh,
with that.
really? I didn't.
He had to, he drove a truck. He says, "I feel bad. I'll drive the truck if you want to drive the chase car." And I said, "Well, I don't care. Whatever. It's fine with me. I don't care what I drive." He gets in this truck. There's no back window in this truck at all. He says, "Oh, it was so loud." So, oh, I'm glad it wasn't snowing or raining.
Or a
Oh my
bad
God.
exhaust.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like, no, he drove the truck. I said, "You can drive the Hummer. It's fine with me. I don't care." I got to drive my blue Corvette, and then I saw it today twice. I'm like, they sold my blue Corvette. Good thing I got my picture.
Mm.
Went to a Catholic from grade school to high school. We had nuns for teachers. You know, my husband did too. Husband did too. And he's like, those nuns get hit hard with those rulers. It wasn't a lie. They hit the back of your hands.
Threaten your son with cat. I always threaten mine with the military. Juvie school. Do you want to go to juvie school?
Oh,
I only had one teacher with a ruler, and that was typing. And I like my long nails. And she said, if you're going to be a typer, you have to cut them nails. I said, I can. She said, not in my class. So I would sit there, dee, 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 dee. She'd come over and hit my fingers with the ruler, a tap on the back of it. And she'll say, I expect them nails to be gone tomorrow. I come back in the next day, my nails are still there. Dee, 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 dee. She's like, you're just not going to listen. No, I don't want. One of these days, they're going to be faster machines. Well, look what we have today. We have a keyboard that's that way. So,
Well, now you talk it.
yeah.
You talk and it types for
This
you.
girl that threw darts. Now, this goes to tell you, you could be a secretary of a business. Her nails, I guarantee you, every one of them had to be 8 inches or longer. They curled up, they spiraled, they did everything. She was a secretary. She could run a typewriting machine. Oop, I don't know what I did there, but don't want to do that. She did a typewriter. She opens up cabinets. She brushes her teeth. And let me tell you, she can literally throw darts with 8 and 9-inch fingernails and hold it and shoot well. I was like,
Oh,
what's your name? And she said, my name's Wicked Wanda. What's yours? I was like, okay, I see why.
bye.
I see why now.
Good on you. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and that was too funny. But I see she could throw some darts now. I don't know what I did, but my screen is so freaking big now. Ooh.
But you don't look any different.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I didn't mean it bad. I'm just saying whatever you did, it didn't change anything.
Okay, now we're back. It says restored. Okay. Cool.
Must have hit something on your keyboard.
Yeah, I did because I went. But here I'm like this, and they curl and corkscrews, and I mean they had them all different ways, the way they grew, and she's typing.
That's yuck.
I don't think I want my nails that long. But she got a lot of promotion or gifts and stuff from nail salons and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Zombie Plane starring Chuck Norris. Work. I need advice about finding work from home because of effects of.
Darcy, you didn't have home ec? Yeah, no, not hygienic at all. And you know what? I'm personal. I want my space to be my space. Get out of it. Don't look at me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine having nails like that and taking care of business.
What's the first thing you think
Ain't
of?
nobody.
How do you
What?
how do you wipe yourself?
That's what I'm talking about. Taking care of business.
Oh, see.
Don't nope.
The polite way of asking. I just go right on that.
Right?
I don't know. Sonja, I'm not for sure. No, they didn't teach that.
I don't know about working from home.
College.
Darcia, when you were in school, did they do shop?
We had shop. It was for the guys.
Right.
Girls had home ec. I guess the guy's going to build us a house, and the girls, was going to learn to be good wives for the men.
Yes.
No.
No, they did not.
I wish I had.
Sanjay, I can't help you. I don't know about working from home. It'd be great.
No. If I saw somebody several feet of a fingernail, I would be freaked out. I mean, 8 inches didn't freak me out, but it was weird. But I'm saying several feet of a fingernail? Or what about a toenail when they grow? Oh, that's freaky just thinking about it.
No.
My back surgery and
I've seen them. I've seen like a man, and they would just coil around real big. Oh,
can you breathe?
and that's my first thoughts was, how do you wipe?
Now you're using my words.
I know, right?
Sonia,
We've already went there.
can you explain briefly what I'm sure I'm not going to say the word correctly? Is it Cauda equina syndrome? Cauda
syndrome. I don't know what that
equina
is.
syndrome? I've never heard of
Good
it.
night. Skip to your loo.
I couldn't stand study hall either. One semester of that and I was done, so I took 6th grade. Finger toe. I know.
In our study hall when we was in middle school, somebody would act up. So the whole class
What?
had to write out. The whole class would have to write like 500 times, I will not mess around in class or whatever it was. I'm like, are you kidding me? And she would walk around and look at your papers and see how many you got done. I'm like, I'm still on the front page. You can do better than that.
I'm a slow writer.
Yep.
Why did the whole class get penalized? I would be the rebel and stand up. I didn't make any noise. That boy did. He has to write that, and he has to write mine. That's what I would do.
No wonder you didn't have friends, right?
Right. I didn't do it. He did it. He has to write mine.
Yes, skip to your bed, but skip to your loo sounds better. You got to go to the loo first and then go to the bed. Good night, Maritza. Thanks for coming, you guys.
Good night, Maritza.
Regina hides out in the library. No, we took attendance, and you would be marked off.
Mm. Regina hides out in the library. What aisle was that?
The back corner where the boys are.
Use horse's tail near the bottom of the spine, which controls most function. Oh, man. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Never heard of it.
She'd wait till after the attendance and then sneak out.
I never skipped one day of school.
Regina.
Smoked in the
Smoking in the boys' room.
Teacher, don't you thrill me up with your rules. Everybody knows that. Smoked in the bathroom. I never did that. Regina, you was just a typical
Handful.
teenager, huh?
Oh, it's down to 48%. We just talked its battery life out.
Did the other one ever finish? Upgrade?
Yeah, I shut it down. I was done with it.
Oh.
Like, go on with your bad stuff.
Now,
Go on.
now tomorrow you'll open it back up and it'll say upgrade again.
Surprise!
You didn't reboot it.
Ready for action. Google all you want. I was the smokers of a no smoking school.
I will not, whatever it was. I did that to my kids in school. Spelling words, they had to write each word 10 times and they had to spell it out 10 times. They made A's in spelling.
Yeah. I would take Jeb out when he first started school. Waiting on the bus, we'd take a basketball out and just bounce it back and forth, and he'd have to spell out his words and stuff.
Oh,
I think he liked that.
occurs when the bundle of
For
nerves
the-
is compressed from injury, fluid leaks, etc. It can cause varying degrees of nerve damage and lead to neuropathy, paralysis. Hmm. Just never heard of it.
No, I haven't either.
Yeah, your spine. You don't want to mess with the spine.
Nope. It changes so much in a heartbeat, in an instant, in just a flick the wrong way, and so much wrong can happen.
Years and years and years ago, nobody would have thought of saving the placenta. They want that out of you and everything. And now you can actually save your placenta and umbilical cord for down the road if there was any, if you had something wrong with the baby or something. That because all that's when I say real, I mean it's all the good stuff. There's nothing bad in it. So if you needed a bone or whatever, you had all that stuff in your placenta and your umbilical cord to help with that. I really believe everybody should be able to save it now without that big old charge. I mean, think about storing it. How many years you're going to store it? Some dummy lit up a joint in the bathroom. I was the first one out of the bathroom, the first call to the office. I can see Regina being that way. uh, what was including sexual organs, bowel, bladder, legs, feet, etc. It's rare syndrome. I shared this with Cynthia.
Wow.
Cynthia's Joyful Creations. They store cord blood if you can pay. Yeah, for the storage. Yep. It would be nice if, even like donating your body to science.
That's what I was just gonna say. It would be a good thing just for them to keep it, and finding ways like when you donate your organs, to somebody who's been in an accident, you'd have that to replenish. I mean, it sounds gross. Yeah, I want your placenta,
Yeah.
but
My friend, her husband died, and he said when he died that, you know, just give my body to the state science department. And let me tell you, they use everything on you for science. His ashes came back in a little bitty box, probably 2 inch by 3 inches, is all that was left of him when they took everything they wanted out of him. His skeleton system. He could be hanging at Auburn University right now. His skeleton system. They take
wow.
everything out of you, and you only get this little box. And she was happy that she done it because that was fulfilling his wishes, but she was not prepared for them sending a black box in the mail to her. That blew her mind. She was so upset that this was all it was left of him. And So she just went to the water like he wanted. She finished what he wanted.
Oh, that's good.
They sold it to the military to mm. OMG.
That's wrong.
Now,
That's wrong.
I would like to go to Kentucky to the body farm there. In every scenario of dying, they have it at the body farm in stages. So you might get there and see a body burning and have that smell of a body burning and stuff like that. I would go to that. I know, I'm wicked.
I couldn't handle the smell.
Once you smell it, you'll smell it all the time. And it doesn't mean
No.
that anything's burning, but once you smell it, you will smell it all the time.
Mm-mm. Can't imagine uh, what they smelled in the camps.
Yeah. I live in Kentucky. Me, no go to body farm.
No. I'm glad the science discovers so much. I don't think I need to be a part of that. But I'm glad people can learn from things like that, though.
Yeah. There's
But there's ways to make up bodies than to give them to a military to blow
I
them
just
up.
don't agree with that. That is so wrong.
Yep.
I don't even know how if I found that out, I think I would go just slap
I'd go nuts.
nuts. Yes. Darcia, I'm not sure which part. I've always heard about it. It's been on like TV shows and stuff like that. When they come up with something they haven't heard before, they go to Kentucky and go to this body farm and check their logs to see if they've had this scenario. Like, when a blowflies will land on a body within 30 minutes of it being dead. So it kind of gives you timelines and frames of what happens next to your body and stuff in a certain scenario. It's wicked. I want to go. I know you probably got to put, uh, what's that stuff? Vicks up your nose to keep from smelling. I'm sure it really is raunchy.
Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet. But I think Darcia was asking Sanja where she lives in Kentucky.
Um, I like watching movies like that. That's, like on Netflix, there's called Trauma, and it's real stuff. It's not fake stuff. It's like, I want to see it all.
But watching it through a screen is way different than being there.
I want to be there. I want you to move out of the way. Let me see.
I don't know if I could do that.
I want to see. I tried it on my husband. His doctor is like, I'll be real nice. I'll sit right there. I just want to see what you see. Open him up. Let me see.
Yeah, sometimes I'd like to see that. Regina and you are going to go to the farm together, okay?
Okay, that'll work. Meet you there. There's a traveling exhibit of real bodies that is used to educate about muscles, yes, bone, skin. We almost went to see it. You guys would be. I went to an autopsy when I was studying my nursing, and I passed out. First time I ever passed out in my life is when they cut them, and it was like I never knew they did that. Stitch the lip together, stitch your eyes together. I did not know all that. And they go through your nose. Just saying. I just passed out when they started slicing. I just went, boing, woke up on a gurney.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, what happened? And they told me that I passed out. Now it was all over with by then. I had to watch a video of it. But,
Wow.
and I passed out one time when they were doing a biopsy on the liver, and she had to lay like this, or I think it was this way. Yeah. She laid like this, and they stuck this long needle, and on the end, it's got a little pinchers on it. And they told her, whatever you do not need to move. You have to stay like this. Now she's laying flat, and they go through the side over here, and they go all the way over to the liver. She was fine. You would think that big needle going through you was okay. When they snipped it, she jerked like that. And when she jerked, I hit the floor. It's like, I passed out for the second time. I was like, oh my God. I was fine with the needle and everything until she jerked. Why did you jerk? It was intense to watch. They slowly agonize you by putting that needle through there. And then they pull this little thing on the end that pinches it and cuts it off.
Wow. Been to Louisville, Kentucky for work once.
Louisville?
Yeah.
We used to travel through there when we was taking the kids back and forth. Kentucky's pretty. I like Kentucky. You guys, this is Mountain Dew, so it's just in a hoodie.
You better prove it.
I don't know how to prove it. I saw limousine of JFK when he was killed. I had a huge blood stain in the back. It looked like brain matter to me. Wow, Regina.
You guys all amaze me what you see, who you see.
Mm-hmm.
What traveling exhibit? That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. If you ever get a chance to do it, do it. I mean, or you can take biology. I mean,
I think I missed our once a year. I think it's in September though. We get to go to a museum of choice. You get to go get in free. We usually go to our Sauter Village, which is 10 minutes away. It's one man way back when said all these buildings that people were getting rid of that had to do with
asbestos, probably.
no town halls,
Oh,
the barber shop, all those things. And he started putting it on this property, and he built it up. They got a train ride through it. They got you can ride on a horse and the carriage, do a carriage ride.
mm-hmm.
They even built a 1920s road, which has a barber shop in it. Things that are live. You can go to these places and partake in things.
I
But they
like brick
did,
roads.
yeah.
I can remember our town, Mount Vernon, had brick roads, and then they paved over them. That's what they done. They paved over the brick roads.
I was on a run and watching them tear up a road, and underneath was brick. So they paved over the bricks and they were tearing it all out. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
man, what a sight to see.
I love brick roads. especially when a horse is galloping over them,
Oh yeah, I
or
like
the
that stuff.
wheel of the wagon. Click clack, click clack, click clack, click clack,
Yep. How'd it go?
click clack, click clack, click clack. There'll be a test on that later, okay?
Right? Yeah. How'd that go?
Hmm.
Oh, maybe there's a meetup on the way. Darcia and Sanja. That would be fun.
Yeah,
Biology and chemistry, I never took either one.
me either.
I probably wouldn't have passed those classes. I am not that smart of a cookie.
I think I probably would have liked biology.
Do you think you would have in high school at that time, or do you think you would now?
Now,
Yeah.
in high school, all I wanted to do was work. That's all I wanted to do.
You wanted to grow up fast.
I didn't want to stay home. I didn't want to go home. I just wanted to work. Please let me work another hour. Please. I need a double shift. Please. Don't let me go home.
Don't make me go home.
Yeah, I didn't want to go home. Girl, you've done 2.5 hours. What's wrong with you? You got a fever?
I did. Oh, after the dentist and stuff, I
Yeah.
did. I was running a fever and everything. It was bad.
Chemistry and biology was required for graduation. Wow.
They wanted you guys to be smart people.
Somebody's
Oh,
yawning.
me. Yes. I've had a long day.
Yeah, and you stay up late and you get called to work every single time.
Early.
Yep.
They called me last week. They called me Monday. I was in the shower. Can you be here in 15 minutes? No. I just started the water on my head. No. Well, how long do you think? I said an hour. I get there and the
Wow.
guy's like, "You take an hour shower?" I said, "No, I take 40 minutes and then if I have to shave, it's longer." I love standing in the hot water.
I
Love
do
it.
too.
Just beats on my back. I just stand there, let it.
I don't like it when it's cold and you take a hot shower and you get out and after your body, then all of a sudden you start freezing. It's like, oh my God, why did I do that?
Lip quivering, yes.
I don't take showers after the sun goes down. No,
Aw. But down there it wouldn't be so bad. You probably have weather like we're having now.
it's 52 degrees outside. That's cold.
Oh, 52? We got up to 58, I think today was our high.
You can have it. I don't
It's
want
getting down to 35, which
it.
can change because forecasters are not always right. It's a one job you can have and be wrong and keep your job.
That's the best job to have.
Yes. Anyways, it's gonna get down to 35.
Oh my God,
What did they
no.
say? Saturday night into Sunday morning? Maybe it's Friday into Saturday. I don't know. I don't know. It gets cold.
We're going back up in the 80s and 90s. That's
That
probably
would
how
be
Jean got
amazing.
sick was the snap of the cold where it was warm all the time and then we got cold weather. That's how a lot of us get sick around here.
Yep. Changing weather, you bet. 3.5 to 4 hours away from Louisville. Doctor appointments a few times a year. Wow.
There was a show that I watched when she was talking about rare diseases and stuff. There was what was it? The dwarfism, the tallest dwarf there is, the shortest dwarf. I think he was 11 inches tall.
Wow.
That was a good show.
Wow.
Gotta watch that one.
We watched I don't know what it was called. My husband had it on. He was watching Tallest Girl in the World is 6'10". I think it was her that has there's something in her brain that her hormones were not regulated, and it would just keep sending out the hormones. She just kept growing and growing and growing.
Mhm.
6'10" at 15 years old, I think, or 16 years old.
Wow.
They said if she won the Guinness Book of World Records, it was going to pay for her to have the treatments to fix that.
Did she win? Yeah, she won. You said she's tallest.
Yeah,
They
well,
don't actually live that long, though.
I don't know. The next one down was 6'9.5".
Hmm.
So around the same age.
My grandson's 6'10". Wears a size. His foot grew. I've been saying he wears a size 13. No, he wears a size 14 now.
Oh my goodness. A tall
Yeah.
man, and he was wearing a size 20 shoe.
Oh my God.
I cannot imagine that. Not at all.
No, I put my foot beside my grandson's. It's like this. Imagine this all the way back here. It's like this.
Wow.
But standing next to him, I have to look up at him.
Yeah. I took chemistry in high school because I was going to be a nurse and it was required.
Yes,
Cerebral and algebra. I loved algebra. Learned a lot more about algebra and chemistry than I ever learned in algebra class.
I can't do algebra.
I can't now, but I got A's in. So we could do algebra 1, then we had to do geometry, and then algebra 2.
Hmm.
If there was an algebra 3, I was like, get rid of geometry. I barely passed that class. But I got A's in algebra. But I was in the classroom learning it as she was teaching it, and it stuck with me.
Yeah.
Geometry, nothing stuck. Just that I had to pass with a D
Oh,
to go on to algebra 2. Love biology, history, science, lab. Nope. Didn't like any of them. Wait, no. Pituitary gland controls growth. Is
mhm.
is that up? I don't know, back in your brain? It was, you know how you see pictures of the brain? It's like this, and it's just, it goes round and down like that.
You
Well,
said
this was like something that was hanging that they showed, just a little bitty thing that hangs, and it would just send out so many more hormones than normal people would get. That poor girl, you have to win a contest to get the
yeah.
help with their health problems. That is so wrong.
There was a lady. She couldn't live in a normal house, so she had to have her house built. Oh, I can't remember how tall the ceilings was in that house.
That's what they were saying. This one family, in this same show, this one family, I think it was the boy, they built the house because all of them were tall, every one of them.
Mm-hmm.
were over 6 foot. So they built the house so they had like 8 foot or 9 foot doorways. But
Yeah.
then they had another family that said, you know, we chose not to do that because everywhere we go, they'll be what do they'll hit their heads everywhere they go because they're not in their house where they're used to just walking straight through.
Right.
Now they have to duck. So they just said, we're not going to do that. We're just going to build a house normal and we'll duck in doorways. That way, when we go out, we're not hitting our noggins everywhere we go.
Makes sense.
It does. But the other family didn't do that. They made their doorways bigger so they didn't have to duck. And I thought when they said that, I thought that made sense. But then the next family that chose not to do that, I thought, well, that makes better sense. It totally does because everywhere you go, stores, your friends' homes, you know.
The one I saw, the little boy, a man, he was a man, 11 inches tall, 11 something.
I'd like to see that.
He was smoking a cigarette. A cigarette about as big as he was. And boy, this young man had an attitude. He got on that, sat in the train seat, and it's like it's a doll sitting there. I ain't making fun of it. I'm not laughing at it. He just had an attitude like, "Who you looking at?" He would tell him, "Who you looking at?" I'm sure the people was looking at him as, "Is that a doll?" Because it's only 11 inches. He was tiny, but he had an attitude. He would just tell anybody off, and you think I'm
No,
sexy, or he'll come up with some stuff.
don't you think that would be a defense mechanism of putting up with people,
Staring at you.
yeah, attacking them all the time?
Good night, Christy. You guys must.
Behind your
I
eyes, at
I
the
watch.
base of your brain. Yeah, I think it was.
I don't watch a lot of it. I watch reality, not reality shows. I want to see the real stuff. I don't want none of this fake stuff. So I
Yeah.
watch Discovery Channel, Trauma.
As teacher because grade was wrong. He said, I have never had a student that has tried as hard as you. I just cried. Aw.
See ya on the YouTube streets, Yarnberg.
Good night, Christy. The TLC, probably. I don't watch as much TV as I used to. But sometimes if I want to just sit on the couch instead of on my bed or in my room or whatever, just to get out, oh, um, that's stuff my husband watches. He watches true crime stuff.
Hmm.
I'm like, don't you ever get tired of this? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
And he'll watch old shows like Columbo and um what's the one where the guy spins the gun around as he's cocking that shotgun? Old shows.
Don't watch old shows. No black and white. I refuse to watch a black and white.
Regina says, you talking about Tom Thumb? Smaller than that, I imagine. I made a C2. I was a happy camper. Yeah, I
I
think
haven't
I was
watched.
happy with the D I got in geometry.
I haven't watched Netflix in a couple weeks now.
We would watch a show from Netflix, and now since Netflix changed it where you can't share,
Yeah.
we don't get it downstairs anymore.
Mm.
Bonanza. That's not the one I was talking about, but yes, he watches all that stuff too. Didn't make it. He gave it to me. He became the principal of that school. He was a kind man who loved Elvis Presley.
Rita loves Elvis. Let me tell you, that girl loves Elvis.
Yeah. She would love the blanket that Cynthia's making of Elvis.
Oh, is she? I ain't seen her Stranger
Mm.
Things blanket. I saw her halfway through it, I think.
Gotcha. I think she has the third section done. Where's the fourth section? I don't know. Well, y'all, I think I'm about done for the night.
2 hours, 45 minutes. Good job.
Yeah, and it didn't kick me out.
Yeah,
Nothing.
you've done something right.
Yeah, I put on my phone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Um,
It's
all
more
right.
up to date.
Well,
It
thank
is
you for
way more up to
having
date.
me.
Before we do that, though, would you like to share what is on your mannequin behind you?
That is a top that I done several years ago. And I was wanting to do um, a challenge. Like I find 3 things that are not finished, and then I call somebody, I challenge somebody, and they find 3 things that's not. But you get to choose one of the 3 to finish, and I have a month to get it done in. So it's no rush. It's 1 month, and then you challenge somebody, and then they get to pick out of your 3 projects. Because I know we all got projects that's just sitting around. Anyway, so I pulled that out and it's like, I'm embarrassed that I haven't got this finished because there's not much left to do on it. Not much. It's really, oh, Sherry made me big. Did she leave?
No, I just did it.
So that is the same stitch as this. It's just an upside down V. That's just in one color. And then the spider lace at the top, which is also on the back there.
Oh, yes.
And then you have the shell, which it increases, and I went all the way up to five double crochets, and I stopped there. Now I'm thinking about turning it into a dress. Go ahead and go down with that without increasing anymore. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. And I put the same shell on the sleeve. But
That is beautiful.
that was one that I had not finished, and I was embarrassed that I didn't have it done. I didn't want, I was challenging Suzanne to pick one, and I kept finding another whip over here. It's like, oh no, I'm so embarrassed that I have so many. Love it, Ivy. Thank you,
I
Adele.
You shouldn't be embarrassed about that just because there's so many of us with things like that.
Regina says, stick a
The Rifleman.
the rifleman.
Yep, that's the name of
Regina
that
said,
show I
stick a
was talking
fork in
about.
her Ivy B and see if she is done, because she says she's done. Oh, you didn't tell me turn her over. Mm, I do not watch any of them. No. Wagon wheel, wagon train. How about Petticoat Junction? How about any of that?
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yes. What's the one with Ava Gabor?
Green Acres.
Yes. He watches that stuff. I'm like, are you
Golly, I
kidding?
know you know how old I am. Golly. How
So
about
I am.
Alfred Hitchcock, Black and Whites,
Oh,
Sam?
I don't know if he watches that stuff. I don't think he'd watch that, but
Now, Alfred
we have all
Hitchcock, the
that.
only one I'd really watch over again is The Birds,
Oh,
the Black Birds. Well, they're black because it's
I
black and
guess I
white.
never watched any of
They're black birds because it's black and white.
it. Yep,
Excuse me.
definitely black.
Mm.
Definitely blackbirds. Yes.
Well, anyway, I do appreciate you having me up. Thank you. Thank you. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Petticoat Junction and Green Acres. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, anytime that you want to push the go live button yourself, you just say the word. I'll let you.
Look, she's trying to get out of doing a live. We was doing this together. 1 week you, 1 week me. Now
It's not that I'm trying to get out of
she
it. I just let you
just
do
wants
the
me to do
control.
all of it. Psycho.
All the
Yes,
work.
Psycho was a good movie.
What? Psycho? No
That's
way.
me. Psycho.
No, thank you. I don't want. Look, I'm plain Jane. I don't want this that scare me stuff. I can do blood and guts and gore, but don't jump out at me.
I bet you're
I will hit
you're
you.
kind of goofy around Halloween then, aren't you? Jumping everywhere. What was that? What was that?
Right? Yeah, I stay away from my oldest son's house for sure because he loves to scare. And we'll be watching. What did we watch? Stranger Things. We're sitting there. I'm sitting right beside him. Something will happen, and I'll punch him. He's like, "What'd you do that for?" I said, "Why do you make me watch these scary things with you?" Mom. I said, "Well, I'm sorry."
Yes, Psycho. Yes, black and white. No, I ain't watching no black and white movies. No. All right, girl, I'm getting out of here because I have to go pee pee.
Okay. Thanks for coming, everybody. You guys have a great night. We love ya.
Thank
We'll
y'all.
see you around the street.
Hugs, kisses. Good night.
Bye-bye.
See you later, Gators.
2 weeks from now. Alrighty, bye, guys.